Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Now today I have here two very interesting products that we're going to check out. The first one I have here is the Xiaomi keyboard for the Mi Pad 5. Now this is a very interesting product right here. So we're going to be taking a look at how this keyboard performs with the Mi Pad 5 Pro that I have here today. How good is it really? Obviously this is just like any typical keyboard that you can see right here. But yes, we're going to test that out. And the second product here, which is one that a lot of you guys have been asking, and that is the Xiaomi Smart Pen or pencil or stylus, whatever you want to call it. This is also something that we'll be testing it out. I've been using it for a couple of days now, and I've definitely a lot of opinions about this guy right here and whether is it worth it for you to buy. Now, on that note about whether it is worth it or not, these devices here do not come cheap from Xiaomi. Now, the keyboard case right here is selling in China for a pretty steep price, and if I convert it to Malaysian price, it is approximately 250 ringgit. And for all those of you who are from other sides of the world, that is approximately 60 US dollars. So it's not cheap right here. Apart from that, the pen itself, the smart pen, this is also not cheap at all. This is approximately 220 ringgit. So that is approximately 55 US dollars based on the China conversions. Again, not cheap products. So we're going to find out in this video, are these devices or accessories worth your money? Let's head on to the demo over here so we can find out more about these devices. Let's go! Alright guys, welcome to the demo session. I'm super excited for this because this is where I actually get to show you how these products work. So very quickly, in my hands here, I have the Xiaomi keyboard. And as you can see here, it is a very nice and clean design. Over at the front, there's totally nothing here. This is where the keyboard sits, by the way. And over here, you can see that we do have a small cutout at the top left corner for your cameras. Now, bear in mind that this is not actually real leather according to Xiaomi. This is PU leather. That means it's synthetic leather here. I think that probably means plastics and leather. But yep, it does feel very good, feels solid right here, and it does feel premium at the same time. On the top left corner here, you do have your Xiaomi logo. And since I do have my weighing scale right here, I'm just going to show you how heavy this thing weighs because the tablet itself is about 500 plus grams. So if I just put it on this weighing scale right here, it's just calculating, it's about 360 grams for this keyboard case right here. So fixing it onto the tablet is actually fairly simple. Notice that we do have some pins at the bottom right here. So all you need to do is just put it on the pins, snap it to the back, and it's ready to go. This magnet here is actually quite strong. And yep, let me unlock it very quickly so I can show you a quick demo on how this works. So for this demo, I'm going to show you how it works like in the notes. I'm going to open up a new note right here and notice that I can start typing along right away. One thing I need to mention here is that the keyboard travel is about 1.2 mm. So it is quite, it's not enough travel in my opinion. But again, this is for something that you bring portable on the way to your work, or you want to work outdoors. So I think it actually works pretty well. It's fine for me, it works fine. One more thing you need to know here is that it is quite a small form factor. So even for myself with small tiny hands right here, it is not that spacious on this keyboard. But again, you will get used to this kind of shape and form factor. Now, one thing I need to mention about this keyboard here is, again, you do get to enjoy quite a fair bit of shortcuts. For instance, if you go out into the desktop mode, just press the Windows plus D key right here. If you want to switch between your apps, the alternate tab works just fine. Notice how responsive it is, guys. It is almost instant. It's so fast, and that's one thing that I love about this keyboard right here. Other shortcuts that you can do is, like, for instance, you can drag down the control center. You can also get into your notifications. So everything is very fast and instantaneous. That is one feedback that I must give from using this keyboard right here. Now, another point that you need to know here is that this keyboard does not require any batteries, so you don't have to charge it at all. One more thing you might want to notice here is that it only comes with one level of tilt, so you can't adjust the angle of the tablet, but it sits here just like that. Again, just to give you a very closer look at the keyboard right here, you can see how it looks like. The keys here looks very good. It's a very clean and minimalist look, and overall, it just works right out of the box. Alright guys, so now we're going to be checking out the Xiaomi Smart Pen, and I'm going to be showing you a very quick demo of how it works with the Mi Pad 5 Pro. First up, we want to take note about this particular Smart Pen right here. It does come with two buttons that has very limited functionality in my opinion. Let's check it out. So first up, if I long press the bottom button right here, notice on the screen that it says tap the screen to start writing, and I can straight away jump into the Notepad app right here. So this is actually sort of a shortcut that links you directly to the Notepad. It kind of makes sense. So we're going to exit there for now, and we're going to check out, let's say we are in a particular app right now. So let's say I'm looking at this, The Verge right here, and suddenly I saw this news here that I want to highlight. So again, I'm going to long press the bottom button right here, and it says tap the screen to start writing. And notice right now it comes out in a small kind of window here that I can just write my notes all over here, of course with better writing. But yeah, this is what it does here. Pretty straightforward. Once I'm done with this, I can hit the tick button at the side here and push it back up to the corner and get it out of the screen. Very, very convenient. Now, so what's the use of the top button? Well, what this does is that basically if you're in any app at the moment, what it will do is that it will launch the screenshot app. So let me just show it to you very quickly. I'm going to long press the top button right here. And notice that now it asks me to draw some kind of stuff here. I can choose to go into the whole screen or something like that. One thing you need to note here is you have to keep holding the button down to actually do the screenshots right here. So that's what I did there. I'm going to save this image. Very quickly going to show it to you once more. Long press the top button, hold on to it, choose the kind of shape that you want to do the screenshot, and just draw over it. And there you go. Very, very easy. Now, apart from this function, it also comes with other functions when it is already in the Note app. So for this, I'm going to show it to you once more. I'm just going to open up a new page. So what this does here, now the functionality of both buttons has changed. Notice that when I press the bottom button, I'm actually switching between the tools that you can see on the top. So right now I'm in my pencil mode. If I press it once more, I'm in my pen mode, and once more again, and this goes into the highlighter mode. So what the top button does here now is that it allows you to change color. So very convenient. Now I'm in my blue. Press it once more, it goes into the yellow, and one final time it goes back into the peach. Another thing that you can do here is that you can activate the eraser mode. So what you're going to do here is you long press the bottom button and go over the stuff here. And there you go. Very, very nice there. Alright guys, so next test we're going to be doing here is actually two tests. The first one is going to be the pressure sensitive test, and the second one is going to be the palm rejection test. And this might be very important if you are planning to buy the Mi Pad 5 Pro together with this pencil to do some drawing on your tablet. Alright, so we're going to start very quickly with the pressure sensitive test. So notice here that if I just draw on this tablet very lightly and eventually go harder, notice that the ink does go a little bit darker. So I noticed that the gradient isn't that far. It is a very small range between the light eventually going into the dark right here. So I'm not sure how much I can convey to you, but yes, if you just draw very lightly over the tablet right here, this is where you can get very light lines. And of course, if you press on it and just go with a lot of pressure, you will get a darker kind of ink on the tablet itself. Now let's talk about the next thing here. Let's talk a little bit about palm rejection, and for that I'm going to clear this sketch right here. For this I'm going to use a larger pen so you can actually see how well it rejects the palm, which it does not do very well. So okay, I'm just going to put down my hand here and just draw like this. Notice that there is already two dots on the display itself on the right because of my palm. Putting my palm down again, you see I have another dot there. Once more, once more, once more, once more, and once more. So by then, you can see that we do have quite a fair bit of dots already on the display. Just look at all the dots that happens at the side there. I mean, of course, you can just take the eraser and rub it off, but yeah, this is just a palm rejection test for this Mi Pad 5 Pro right here. One thing I do need to note though, if you are really interested in drawing, I think you can actually get some pretty interesting sketches on this tablet if you ignore those tiny dots at the sides. So I'm just going to do a very quick sketch here for you to see. I'm going to tilt this tablet to the side here. So say for example, you want to draw like, let's draw Sonic the Hedgehog right here. We can get the Sonic right out very quickly. So it still works very well. I mean, the latency on this tablet is not that bad. Obviously, it can get better, but at this price point, I guess this is what you can get. So we're just going to draw Sonic's glove right here. Draw his other hand very quickly, and yep, give him some legs so he can run. Of course, he needs to run because he's Sonic. And there you go, you have your Sonic the Hedgehog over there. Again, if you notice here, you don't really see quite a lot of dots here because it is actually on the screen, but because I'm using the pencil mode, so it's not that obvious. Alright guys, so one final thing you need to know here about the Xiaomi Smart Pen is how it connects and how it charges. So connectivity wise, it is via Bluetooth, and to get it connected for the first time, all you need to do is put the pen on the tablet itself and it will connect very easily. Apart from that, if you notice, a little window did show up just now on my display right here that actually shows the battery life remaining for the pen, and it is currently at 100%. According to Xiaomi, it takes about 18 minutes to charge it from 0 to 100, and it will be able to last you about 8 hours on one single charge. So yeah, you can do a lot of drawing, a lot of weird stuff with your Xiaomi Mi Pad 5 Pro. Alright guys, I think that is pretty much what I have to cover today. I hope you definitely learned quite a fair bit from today's demo about both devices that we have here, the smart keyboard as well as the smart pen at the side here. Again, if you ask me whether these devices are worth buying, I would say that at the end of the day, it is really up to your personal use case. For the Xiaomi keyboard case right here, honestly speaking, it is a very solid feeling device. It also has very nice build quality here. And the most important thing is that it works seamlessly with the Mi Pad 5 or Mi Pad 5 Pro. Just snap it on and it works right away. So that's something that you need to consider getting. In terms of the smart pencil here, or smart pen for that matter, this guy here is also quite alright. I mean, more importantly, once again, this thing works right away together with the Mi Pad 5 and Mi Pad 5 Pro. So if you're looking for something that works seamlessly between the devices, this is something that you might want to consider. At the moment, I have not actually tried out any other kind of stylus, or I haven't seen any stylus being sold by third-party vendors in Taobao right now at the moment. So these are what we have for now, and I would say that, again, if you need this device here for your productivity work, you might want to check them out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching to the end. Once again, if you like this video, don't forget to support the channel by giving it a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye!